Okay, so hello everyone, very good evening, welcome to the live stream. Hi everyone, very good evening, welcome here. I hope you all are doing very good today, even you are doing good, your day might has gone good today, I hope that. Perfect. Great, so yeah, very good to have you all here today into this particular live stream. Get me a second, guys, just give me a second. Perfect. So very good to have you all here in this live stream today. I hope everyone is doing very good. Great. So up till the time people are joining in the session, I can just very quickly explain you about like how we proceed in with the videos onto the channel. So it's like that on Mondays you get in some special video. It could be a summary or edition of some long videos, or it could be some generalized videos which you get in up on Mondays, right? Then mostly onto the weekdays we have in the machine learning for Python only. The weekdays completely goes on with machine learning for Python for machine learning actually. Next we even have some generalized video on Friday. Saturday goes into live streams. Sundays we have a key in Python for machine learning. So like this is how it's completely going on, and this is how we have up the things onto the channel, and this is how the videos are coming up over there, right? So I hope I am clear to you with this particular thing regarding how I am putting up the videos on my channel and the things. Recently I had just put in one of the videos Friday, that's yesterday itself, about 5 books that you must read out. I request everyone to please go ahead and check that video as well, about 5 books which you must read out. That video will really help you to get in some good books for you that you should actually read up right now. So go ahead and check out that video as well. Even share that with your friends so that they can as well check out the videos and get in some good information from those. Nice. Perfect. So yeah, that's how even I have some long complete course videos for you as well about your Python in English, your Python in Hindi, your advanced Python. So all of these videos are already onto the channel. Somewhat around we have 10 hours of videos long. So you can please go ahead and check out those videos as well if you want to learn complete Python in one shot, or complete advanced Python in one shot in Hindi or English whatsoever. Right, so that's the idea. Okay, so I hope I'm pretty clear with that. Oh, hey Nikhil, welcome to the live stream. I hope you are doing good. Now what's the topic for today? Yeah, just get me some 2-3 minutes more, Nikhil, and then I'll be letting you know the today's topic. Just get me 2-3 minutes more, okay? I hope that works out. Cool enough, everyone. Okay. So yeah, that's how we just like go ahead with the videos. And even I had just put out one of the community posts, I guess last week itself, because we are soon gonna complete up 10K. So there's a special Q&A video which will come over the 10K. So if you have any questions which you want to put up for me, it could be some technical, non-technical, are as well permitted. So you can put up any of those types of questions into that community post, and I'll be really happy to answer out those ones. So I'll create up a separate video for answer of all of those questions, and even if you even want to ask me out any questions, please feel free to write that down there. Perfect, guys. Alright, so I guess now it's a good time where I can just close up the project for today that we are gonna do up. And actually, what are we gonna make up? I can simply disclose that for now. So we will be making up some cool Python project today with the help of some Python libraries like your tkinter. Right, so we'll be using up the tkinter library, and we'll be making up a game today, and that is a jumbled word game. But that will be according to your I would say your tkinter library. Okay, it's not gonna be a simple one. It will consist of your tkinter library. So that is what is the idea for today's live stream. I hope you gotten that idea, and hope we will hope you will get in some good information, some good knowledge from this live stream today. Nickel 9.9k, yeah, Nickel, it's already 9.9k. We are 100 to go. Sorry, yeah. Right. So yeah, we are 100 to go to 10k. So I just request everyone to please quickly share up this channel with your friends, with your family members as well, whoever is interested in Python and data science, so that we very soon complete up 10k over the channel. Right, I just request everyone to please share up the channel among your friends, among your groups which you have out. Okay, Jitendra Kumar, please make a video on AWS Lambda. Sure, Jiten, thank you so much for your advice. I'll surely make up a video on AWS Lambda. Sure, thanks for the advice. Perfect, guys. So yeah, I disclosed up the project for today. So it's gonna be a jumble word games project which we'll be making up, but it will be related to your tkinter, not a generalized one. It will be a tkinter sort of game. Right, so without wasting time, let's get started up here with today's project. So as I told you, it's gonna be a GUI. So I'm gonna import up my tkinter library for the first time. That's my basic requirement. So import tkinter. Okay, not like that. I can write it in another way. It's like that. From tkinter, I am gonna import up asterisk. Right. So what does this actually do? From a tkinter library, it will help you to import up all of the functions whatsoever you are having up into the tkinter. But when I say all the functions, so it generally doesn't mean that out. It means that whatsoever the functions can be imported with this, only those will get imported. Your very basic functions like your label, right, your button, very basic functions like that will only and only get imported up here, and not all the functions, right? So if you have some special functions like your message box, right, some things like that, so separately you have to import that from your tkinter library. So I will be needing up the message box into this particular project. So I'm going to write that from tkinter. I am going to import up the message box, right? So from my tkinter library, I'm going to import up the message box function as well. Get me a second, everyone. Perfect. And after that, I'm going to import one more module, and that's going to be my random module. So it's like random module. Perfect. So these were my requirements for this particular project. My tkinter, all the functions from that, my tkinter message box, and my random module. Right, so I hope I am clear up till this particular place to everyone regarding what are the requirements regarding your library library importation for this particular project. Great. So I hope I'm clear with this to everyone. Okay, perfect. That's done. Further now what I will be doing, as it is a tkinter project, so I'll be making up the tkinter window. So I can write it in a manner tk underscore window like that. Putting up the brackets, no sorry, how come brackets, it is equal to, I'm going to write up the tk function. So tk underscore window is my variable that I am making up over here, and this capital T and small k, what is it? This is about my tkinter function, my tk function that we are having up here, and it's really going to help you out for making up your tkinter window, right? It is about that respective thing. Now moving next with this here, I will be setting up the geometry, the title and the background color. Okay, so it's gonna be like tk underscore window dot geometry. Okay, what I would do, I would tell you one more a different manner into which you can actually write in the geometry for your tkinter window. So up till now what we were doing, we just simply wrote out something regarding your let's say 300 cross 400 or 500 cross 500, things like that we used to write it up till now, right? But I can write it in one more another manner. See it out. So let's say I wrote in here 350. I'm going to put up a cross over here, that's my small x, right? X symbol. 400 plus, I can put on some plus signs as well. 400 plus 300, like that I can even put it up, right? That's completely on to me. So that is one another manner how you can put up your geometry for your tkinter window. So Jitendra, it's 600 cross 500. Yeah, that as well you can take in up Jitendra, it's completely on to you. Okay, you can completely take that format of the geometry as well. So it's completely dependent on to you people. But yeah, this is one another new manner like how you can even put up your geometry over here, right? So I hope I am clear with that thing to everyone about putting up the geometry over here, right? Let's get down here, and now I'm going to use up the title for my window. So tk underscore window dot title, right? Putting the brackets inside that, I'm going to put it up somewhat like, let's say jumbled, okay, like that, jumbled word game by, you can put up your name even here by, let's say Shambhavi, okay, Bhavi, like that, right? It's on to you that what's the title which you want to put it up over here. Fine. And next I'm going to put up the configurations, means my background. So I'm going to write up configure like that, right? And into the bracket I'm going to put up the background color, back, okay, GROUNT, right? And in the background I'm going to put up some background color of my choice. Let's say okay, I can put it up, let's say yellow. That works out, right? Great. And here at last I'm going to write up somewhat tk underscore window dot main loop. So whosoever has been attending up my live streams from the very starting, so they all know that what is this main loop function, and up till now they might have recognized also that what I'm going to speak about this main loop, right? So it's going to be that if I am not adding up this main loop function at the last of my program, so if you do not have any errors as well into your program now, so you will not get in the final output. Now the reason for that is like it's sort of a main loop function helps you to check in the final output of your complete program. Okay, Rahul, yellow की spelling wrong है. Okay, GT and yellow. Okay. Oh yeah, thanks guys for the confirmation. Otherwise I would have gotten some error afterwards. Thank you everyone. Thanks for the confirmation. Even for correcting my mistake. Rahul and Jitin, thank you so much both of you. Right, so yeah, I was discussing about the main loop. So yeah, if you're not gonna add it the main loop, so it will not help you to display up your output, and if you have added in, so it will let you show your final output. So this is how it goes out actually. Now inside this, okay, let me get down. Now I'll be starting making up my label, and inside that only I would just simply put up my entry boxes, right? I'll be putting up my buttons, about correcting, about resetting, everything I'm gonna do up over here only, right? So that is how it works out. Before that, let me quickly have some water, then we can proceed in. Okay, so I hope up till now I am clear with all the things whatsoever I have mentioned up over to every one of you, right? I hope you are getting in whatsoever I'm trying to tell you over here. A confirmation at your ends is highly appreciated, guys. If you can please provide me with some of the confirmations regarding that. Okay, perfect. Let's proceed on. Now I'm gonna add on the label over here. So LBL1, let's say my variable name. Okay. For that I'm gonna add up a label function from my tkinter library. Okay. So inside that I'm gonna set in my tkinter window like tk underscore window, comma. I can add in some of the text over here, right? So text is equal to. Okay, Rahul, thank you. Thanks for the confirmation, Rahul. So text is equal to, and I can write it up over here that let's say something right here. Thank you, thanks Jitendra for the confirmation. Thank you both of you guys. So text I can put it up like that right here. Okay, comma, I can set in the font as well. The font is let's say equal to, I'm gonna put it up like Arial. Okay, I can put it up let's say 25. I can set that to bold as well, right? That's on me. I can set in some background color. Let's say I'm gonna give up the background as black. Okay, if you want you can put up the FG color, that's the font color as well. So I'm gonna put it up let's say white, right? And that's all done. Getting down, I'm gonna add those at some positions. So it's label 1, LBL1 dot, I'm going to use up the pack function, and I'm going to give up the values based upon my PADX and PADY values. So it's going to be like PADY, okay, and that's going to be let's say equal to 30. We can set in some PADX values, PADX, let's say that's going to be 10. Again it's gonna be PADY, it's gonna be 10. So see, it happens like whatsoever the functions you are having in now. So based upon the, let's say I'm having pack function, right? So just based over that I'm gonna put up the respective things whatsoever are there, right? I can put up directly x and y as well. We can put up PADX, PADY values as well. So it depends on to you that what kind of project you are making in, and what kind of things you are gonna put up over here. Now as Jitendra had mentioned about the grid, so grid is as well one of the absolute functions that's gonna help you out. So yeah, you can please go ahead with the grid function as well, right? So that's completely on to you. It's Vinu Bhargavi. Please to program for a spin of a yarn. Sure, I would, sure. Right, so yeah, that's done. About this pack one is done over here. Now I'm gonna take up a variable, and that's gonna take up the input from the user. Okay, so it's gonna be let's say correct underscore 1. Okay, it's like one this thing. Okay, it's equal to, I'm gonna take the string input from the user, so it's gonna be string 1. So whenever you are using up the tkinter library and you want to take up some of the inputs from the user, so there you simply use up this string var function. This is how it goes out actually, right? That's the idea. Now I'll be using up this text variable into my entry box here. So let's say E1 Nikhil next place. Yeah, place function as well works out, Nikhil. Place is as well one of the functions which you can put in. Absolutely, that's perfect. Perfect, right. So E1 is my entry box. So E1 is equal to, I'm gonna take up this entry function, okay, over here, and here I can put in my tk enter window, like tk underscore window, comma, I can set in the font's gonna remain the same as the above, so it's gonna be like Arial, size will be 25, and the type is gonna be bold. Here you can set in the italic fonts as well according to your choice, okay, it's not necessary to put this only. Fine, so that's done. And next I'm going to take up the variable, which is text variable, and that is going to be correct underscore 1, onto which I just wrote up my text. And again I'm going to use up my pack function, so even.pack as I did above. So IPADY value, let's say it's going to be 5, and I can have IPAGX values again, that's gonna be 5, right? Again you can put up your values according to your choice, according to your needs, right? It's not a necessity to put up the same which I am putting. Let's say right here, because in the chat box people are suggesting so many functions, so yeah, that's all of the functions are absolutely right. So whatsoever you want to put it up at your ends, you please feel free to put those functions at your ends, right? Perfect. Now I am left out with two more things over here. The first one is I'm left out with making up of my correct button, and the second one I'm left out with making up of my reset button. Two buttons will be present up into my project. So let's do that out. So correct underscore button, my variable name. Okay, let me do one thing. Let me just take this over here. Fine, so correct underscore button, my variable name. Here I'm going to use up the function which is button, okay. Inside that I'm going to put up tk window, and next I can put in some text here. Text is equal to, I am going to write up here somewhat, let's say check check out, right, like that. I'm going to put it up simple checkout. Okay, we know Bhargavi. Yeah, sure, I would. Rahul ma'am, is it single game or multiple games? No, Rahul, it's a single game, which is a jumbled word game. Okay, so that we are trying to make in with the Python programming language and the tkinter library. It's one single. So text is gonna be my, let's say, checkout. Okay, I can set in the font here. So let's say font is, it's gonna be, let's say, Arial, comma 20, comma it's gonna be like bold. Fine. Next I can set in the width for my button, width width, let's say it's gonna be 20, right? And next I can just do in, if I want, I can set in the background color, so BG color, it's gonna be, let's say red, okay. I want some font color, I can put that, let's say it's gonna be font color is gonna be white, comma, I am gonna set up the relief over here, so comma relief, and I'm gonna set that to groove, GROOVE. Right, that's all set down over here. What happened to this BG is equal to white? Okay, BG again is FG. Fine, so relief I'm gonna set up over here as groove. What I'm gonna do is that next I am really gonna like use up one of the command functions, because I'll be declaring up the functions for this afterwards. So those I will do in some of the while, then I will be adding that command function as well here. But up for now, this is what we have to keep in under this button 1. Okay, let's get down over here. Let's get down over here. And I'm going to again use up that same pack function which we are having on. So it's like correct underscore button dot pack, right? And I can put in some value. Let's say it's PAGY value is equal to my 40. Right, so into this particular manner, my correct button, that variable has been made, and the button for checking up my words which I had made in up here, those are as well made up out over here. Right, so that's done. Now next what goes is that I'll be setting up, making up the reset button. So reset underscore button, like that, reset underscore button. Right, I'm gonna set that to equal to over here. Okay, and I'm gonna make our button for this comma tk underscore window. Text I want it, let's say, to be reset. Okay, like that, separated by a comma. I want it to be of some font. Let's say font is equal to, it's gonna be like Arial. Size could be, let's say, 20. I can make it to the bold, comma, we can set in some width for it. Let's say it's gonna be your 20, right, comma, I can set in a background color for this. Let's say it's gonna be like blue, right, some font color, FG color, let's say that's gonna be white. And even I can set in the relief, so it's relief, it is equal to the same which I did in previously, groove. Okay, and the last thing, that's my command of the calling of my function. So that I'm gonna like put up over afterwards. Okay, so now for now it's gonna reset underscore button dot, I'm gonna put up the pack over here and closing up the brackets. Right, that's what all the buttons I needed to make up for my project. So all those buttons have been meeting. Now what are we left with? We are left out with making up of the functions and writing up the function behind all of these things whatever we had made up over here, right? So that's the idea. So I will take up a pause here for 1 or 2 minutes so that I can have in some water, and you can give me a confirmation if it is clear, or if any doubts you can please put those down. Venu Bhargavi, please program to respond in next video. Okay, sure, I will. Thanks, sure, I will. But it's Venu Bhargavi. If you can please give me a little bit of idea regarding like what sort of a program you're wanting, because I'm not like really getting about a spin of a yarn, what type of it is actually. So if you can please provide me a confirmation for this thing, a little bit more elaboration, so that I can help you out with those things. Thank you, Rahul, for the confirmation. Thanks, Rahul, for the confirmation. Okay, Nikhil, perfect. Great, guys. If it is clear to everyone, so let's proceed in our PO. And now I'll be making up some variables. Okay, generating story. Venu Bhargavi, it's about the generating the story. Spin of a yarn. Okay, generating a story. Okay, sure, Venu Bhavani, I guess now I'm able to get in your point a little bit. Yeah, I'll try to do so. Thanks for that. Jitin, okay, yeah, sure, Jitin, let's proceed in. Hi Samit, welcome to the live stream. I hope you are doing well. Great, so now I can have a variable like real underscore word, right? And into that I can put up a list of words for me that into this real word I'll be putting up the correct words, right? Let's say my words are programming, comma, okay, I forgot one thing, let me give a like that. So programming, comma, I can put up, let's say, chocolates. Okay, 1 second, it's like this, CHO chocolate, comma, I can, let's say, put in library name, tkinter only, so tkinter. Most welcome, Venu Bhargavi. Tkinter is done. Let's say I'm gonna put up the computer over here, comma, let's say I'm gonna put up here over the coding. Okay, Samit ma'am, I'm a student of class 9. Do you make videos on Java? Okay, Summit, for now, so I'm not making the videos on Java, but yeah, I make the videos on Python, Summit. So you can find those over the channel. So if you want, Summit, you can please go ahead and check out those videos, right? But yeah, Samantha, I'm really happy to see that you're a class 9 student and you're really willing to learn about these programming languages and the things. So I highly appreciate that out. Okay, yeah, hi Mohammed Nadeem, welcome to the live stream. I hope you are doing good. Jitendra D Django, yeah, Jitendra D Django as well. I am not taking right now. Further to I don't know, like further sometime I would surely take in, but yeah, for now I do not. I'm not taking D Django. Great. Fine, so yeah, these are some of the words: programming, chocolate, tick, computer coding, which I had put in up over as a real words for me. And now I'm gonna make up a variable, and into that I'll be putting up the jumbling of all of these words. So it's gonna be jumble underscore word, my variable name, words. Okay. Again, I'm gonna make up a list over here and put that for some jumbling and shuffling of those all. Acha, add that in a list. Okay, fine. Let's add Django in the list. Sure, I would. So let me put up a comma over here and let me add in Django. Okay, perfect. Gideon now. Nikhil ma'am, please make a video about Pygame. Yeah, sure, Nikhil. Pygame is on to the list and it's gonna come in soon. Sure, Pygame is there. I would surely make it as soon as possible. Great, so now this video, this particular, I would say the variable will contain the shuffling of the words. Let's say it's gonna be GPN. I'm gonna shuffle all of these. You can even shuffle those at your end. RIO, MRMA, let's say like that. Programming, it's the shuffling of programming. We can do it for chocolate. Okay. Yeah, most welcome, Jitin, most welcome. Vimil, the name for the project is Jumble Word Games with the help of tkinter. We are gonna make up a GUI Jumble Words game. GUI Jumble Words game. That's the project name. Right, so it's about that, and next I'm gonna put up some, let's say chocolate, so it's gonna be ECTHAOL. CO. I hope that I'm putting all the characters. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, for now it's okay. Vimel, the project name is the Jumble Word Games using tkinter. Or you can say GUI Jumble Words Game. Yeah, that's the name for the project, Vimel. Chocolate is done. Next goes in my tkinter. So RTE, let's say RTEKTIN, right? So I guess that's also okay. tkinter is done. After tkinter we have in computers. Okay, so let's do it for the computer. RCEOMTUP, let's say computer. Next I'm gonna put it for coding, so it's like GC, GCNOID. Next I'm gonna put up over Django, so it's gonna be, let's say OD, GJNA, like that, right? So I just have shuffled all of those respective real words and stored those onto a separate variable, which is my jumble word variable, right? And now what I'm going to do is that I am really going to put up a variable, and into that I'll be using of the random module to give me some random words, random shuffled words, right? That's what now I am going to do up. So it's like options, it's going to be equal to, it's like random, okay, it's going to random dot. I'm going to use up the range function. That's one of the functions which we have up into the random module. and these help you to set on up a range over here. Okay, so my range goes from 0 comma length of the jumble word variable comma 1. So what it will do, it will randomly provide me with some of the either jumble word as a input for me, and the entry boxes which we had made in down, I'll be writing the correct word, the real word of that jumble word into those entry boxes, and this is how it will actually go out, right? So this is the manner. Now I'll be making up some functions. So let's say my one of the functions or variable is def1. Yes, okay, Rahul Sen, thank you so much, Rahul Sen, for subscribing out my channel here. Thank you so much for that. Okay, now if I talk over for GT in the like rand int, so GT in the rand int, actually we will not be using that over here. It will be using up a range over here, because see, the reason is that I want to put up a range and I just want one numbers to come up over here, and even I need to use in one of the len function inside my jumble board, right? So that is the reason I am not putting up the rand int. If it will be of complete integers only, or if I would have to put up only and only integers, I didn't need to use this len and the jumble word inside this. I won't have put up the rand range. I would have put up the rand int instead. Right, so that is the idea. I hope you got in that point. Okay. So def1, that's done, right? Now, because one of the variables are outside, so I'm going to make that global. It's going to be jumble word, comma, real word, comma, option. So whatsoever the variables I was having outside my function, I just made them all of those global inside my function. So yeah. Hi Kuldeep, welcome to the live stream. I hope you are doing good. Okay, GT, thank you. Thanks for the confirmation. It's perfect. Thanks for the confirmation. So yeah, that's done. And this time I'm going to use up the label1 variable, label1 dot. I'm going to use up the config function bracket. I'm going to use up and write over the text over here. Text is equal to, it will be my jumble word, and inside that I'm going to put up the option. So see what will be done. My label 1 was this. One second, let me show you. This was my label number 1, right? Now into that what I did, I simply had used up the config function, and what text has to be put up over this one? Text is your this jumble word variable. This is the one, and options function. So this is my options variable. This is my options variable, right? So it's as easy as that. That's all done. Now I'll be making up the other variable which will check on the answers for me, right? That is my answer which I'm writing. Is that correct or is that not correct? This will check out that thing for me. So def answer. Now inside this I'm gonna again make up the variables global. I'll be making my jumble word, my real word, and my options. All the three I made in the global, right? So here I'm gonna again use up that options one and put up the same over the answer function as well, the same logic which I had used in. Okay, Rahul, what topic Advanced Python covered? So Rahul, Advanced Python is covering about your complete object-oriented programming, your classes, objects, self-instance, class variables, self-init functions, all those, all the inheritance, and then it is covering your threading, threads, non-threading, synchronization, and all the things like that. Okay, Rahul, so that's what we are having up into the Advanced Python. So options is equal to, I am gonna put up over here like random dot rand range. Okay, again the same thing which I had in previously, 0 comma, it's the length for my, again the same, that was my jumble word, comma, I'm gonna put up a 1 over here, right? So that's done. Okay, Divakar. Okay, that Divakar, I guess, voice bit lower. Okay, Divakar, might be the voice is a little lower. I'm not sure is it really or not, but yeah, might be. It would be. So sorry for the inconvenience caused in Divakar. If you can just please increase the voice a little bit of your microphone for today. I hope that works out. Rahul, okay, most welcome, Rahul, most welcome for that. Okay, perfect. So that's done. The run trains is being done up over here. Again, I'm going to use up my label 1 dot. I'm going to put up over here config bracket. I'm going to write up over here some text. Okay, so text will be my jumble word bracket. It's going to be my options, right? And this time I'm going to write up e1 dot delete bracket. It's like 0, where is that 0, 0, comma, end. So why did I use up this entry box over here? Because entry box is a place into which I will be writing up, right? So that is what I have done up over here. What is OPP? OPP, where there is something over here, OPP? Or I'm not sure, Kuldeep, what are you asking, but I guess if you're asking for OOPS, OOPS, so that is the object oriented programming, Kuldeep, that we have up here onto your Python programming language, object oriented programming language. Under that, your classes, your objects, encapsulation, polymorphism, yeah, right, that all are already covered up into your advanced Python. You can just go over there, Kuldeep, and just check out the timestamps. I guess it is already into the advanced Python. Your encapsulation, your polymorphism, all the things are already there. The advanced Python recent video which I put in, that was somewhat, I guess, 8 or 10 hours of complete video. Yeah, it's OOPS, right, Rahul, it's OOPS, object oriented programming. Okay, Mohammed Nadeem. Hi Nadeem, welcome to the live stream. I hope you are doing well. Great, that's done, right? And I just wrote up this end function at the last, right? That's all sorted. Now I am slowly and gradually proceeding towards the last function of mine. Most welcome for that, Nadeem. So I'm gonna write up def, and my last function is correct function, right? So it's gonna check on that is my answer correct or not. Okay, Kuldeep, perfect, right? So since again I need to make all the words as global jumble word, next will be my real word, and the third will be my options, all the 3 variables, right? And I'll be using up a variable, let's say it's under 1 underscore var, okay? I'm gonna set one like e1 dot get. My first entry balls are into that whatsoever I have written. I'm just trying to get that over here, right? So now when I'm getting that, after this I will check in that is my real word, real word which I have entered, and is the word which I had entered in the entry box. Are both of those correct or not? If those are correct, so yes, that's I will get a message pop up that your answer is correct. And if both of those are not matching with each other, so I will again get up a pop up that the answers are incorrect, like that, okay? So I'm gonna write up if 1 underscore var is equal to real underscore word, right? Inside that I'm going to put up that options variable. I'm going to check that, and if it is the condition is true, so as a message box I want a final response message box, show info, right? And what do I want to be printed up over here? It's something like hooray, okay? It's like hooray. I can put up again, your answer is correct, like that we can put it up, correct, fine. whatsoever something if, more you want to put up inside this, so you can do that, right? And here I am going to use up this answer 1, right? And now I'm going to put up my else. Getting down, and if first condition is not satisfied, so it will go into the second condition. That's my message box again. Show info, and this time I'm going to write in sorry, sorry, you gave the wrong answer. You gave the wrong answer, right? I'm going to put that over like that here. So it's done, right? And here I'm going to write e1 dot delete, delete, bracket 0 comma n. So what it will do, whatever will be written up into my entry box, it will delete that out, right? It will help me to put the backspace and remove it from there. So that is the reason we are using up this particular thing. Now what I would do, I will call my functions. So inside my correct button function, I will be calling one of the functions, which is my command I'll be using, and with that command my function call will be my correct function. Correct function I will call inside my correct button. Inside my reset button, what I would do put up a comma. Inside that I'm again gonna pass up a command over here, and it will be my answer command, right? And at last here I will do the call of my function, which is my 1. Great. And now whatsoever all the things I was having, I just simply wrote down all of my complete program, complete code over here. Now it's the time is for running up this particular project and checking out. So let's run it up over here. So run. I will choose up some or the either interpreter. Yeah, I knew that. It's like this one. Click on run. Great, so it will take in some of the seconds to get run over here. If we have in some errors, it will show us that yeah, we have in groove must be flat groove, GROOVE, raised, solid or sunken. Okay, 1 second, it should be flat. Groove will be small, hold on. Where is that? Where I did use in the groove one, GROOVE, it's GROOVE. Okay, let me write it up in small. That might work out, GROOVE. Or RELIEF. The spellings are correct, right? The spellings are GROOVE, like that. Let's run it out once again over here, and let's check in is that getting correctly run or not. Okay, so here we are having up the game, and that's like here I'm having some word, checkout button, reset button. So okay, you all guess it and let me know what's the answer for this one in the chat box. Let's play this out. Okay, so yeah, in the chat box very quickly tell me out what's the answer for this particular one which is present up over here. What's this word? If you have to convert this to the real word, this jumble word game, this jumble word, if you have to convert to real, what is the real word over here? Tell me the real word very quickly, everyone. Okay, so Rahul is the first person telling me out, and yes, it's computer. I'm gonna check it out. Okay, check out list object is not callable. Okay, let me check in on the object which we had made it up over here. So COMPUTER. 1 second, 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4 COMPUTER. Okay, this is my jumble underscore word. Okay, jumble underscore word, real word. Okay, where did I made in the mistake? Let me just check it up over here once again. List object is not callable. So text is equal to jumble underscore word over here, jumble word over here, length of jumble word over here, right? It's again here the same. Jumble word, it's same over here. Show info is okay. Ma'am, please explain lambda. Yeah, let me know. Kuldeep, what do you want to understand about the lambda? Are you asking me about the lambda functions? Are you asking me about the lambda functions, Kuldeep? Please tell me, Mohammed. Hello, what are the development of programming norms and standards do you often use while the life cycle process of coding an application project? Thanks, regards, fun with data science. Okay, I need to read the question again. I'm sorry. What are the development slash the programming norms and standards do you often use while the life cycle process of coding an application project? So see, it's like that. There are no such programming norms or the things like that, but yeah, it's completely up to you that what type of a one you are developing in, right? If you're developing in a one which is a sort of a app or something like that, so you need to use in some of the GUI libraries. There are no such of the programming norms that you have to follow. It's just that based upon your respective expertise and based upon your respective manner, what are you actually willing to build out, you have to choose in the respective library in the particular project. Then you have to design in the complete framework. As I did, I first of all chose out my libraries, then I designed out my complete project, right? After my project was designed, my layout was there, then I added in my final functions which helped me out to get in these answers. So it's completely like that only, right? So this is a life cycle which I would recommend you over here that you have to follow in, that you have to check it out, right? Right, so yeah, it's just running. Let me use the reset button. See, let's say I would use it once again. Okay, let's say this is a word which I am having up and I'm gonna write programming. This is the correct one as programming, right? Programming. So I am gonna click over check it out, and yes, my answer is correct. That's completely well done. Okay, what mistake I made in was I hadn't declared my list correctly, right? So as soon as I declared up my list accordingly and correctly, so it gave me the complete and the final answer. So my recommendation to you is, even once check on what are the things that you haven't done. Either you can put up the check out the commas and the things, and it will generally and very simply help you out with the things. Okay, yeah, Ronak, your answer was correct. That was taken. Rahul, Lambda is a function in Python which we use for small programs. It's one of the functions for small programs like addition of function, and it's used for temporary purpose function in our project. Yes, that's right. That's right, Rahul. Lambda function. Okay, the question was asked by Kuldeep. Kuldeep, let me give you a very quick example for the lambda function, right? I hope that might help you out, but before that, let me open up a file, new file, and let me very quickly explain you with an example, right? So you will get in a more clear idea for what does it actually. Okay, so okay, let's keep it something, anything like that. Okay, fine. So lambda functions. Okay, see, Kuldeep, what happens that generally what happens, Kuldeep, that whatsoever, let's say I am writing up a function for adding of the two numbers, right? Now if I have to define up a function, so it will take up a very long time for the defining up of that function and the things. So what do? We generally, for making that program short, simpler and very easy, we just try to make out our function, convert that as a lambda one, right? So I would show you. Let's say I'm going to write up a as a variable for me, right? Is equal to, I can use in my lambda, I'm going to put a comma b colon, it's a plus b, right? So what I'm doing, I'm taking two variables, a and b, right? I want to do the addition for those. So putting up the colon, writing a plus b. Next, I will use in my print statement. Inside that statement, I'm going to put up that, call that simple variable double a, right? Inside the brackets, I can pass in my respective values. So let's say I'm going to put 4, 5, right? And now, when I run up this particular project, give me a second. Now when I run out this particular program which I had written up over here, now see what I'm getting. I'm getting 9 as an answer. So Kuldeep, this is how you actually use up your Lambda function and even your final responses over here, the final outputs which you're having, you get it over here in the console, and this is how you use up your Lambda functions. So Kuldeep, I hope you might have gotten that thing like about the Lambda functions, how you can use, and it is really a very short method for writing and making up your larger programs into a short way. Okay, that's the idea. But yeah, that was, I guess, Rahul. Thank you for thank you for explaining that very nicely, Rahul. Oh wow, 23 people. Yeah, we rock. We have 23 people today in the live stream. It's awesome. It's really awesome. And that's all from your support, guys. So I request everyone to please share these live streams whenever we are live, and share these with your friends, into your family, into your groups, and even make that 10K very soon, so that we complete up a 10K family on YouTube. Okay. Annie Solo, hi. I want to start programming language. So Annie, I would recommend you, if you want to start learning up a programming language, so first of all you decide in which domain you want to go, right? If you want to completely go into development about the websites and things, so you can choose Java, JavaScript, or Python, any of these. Or if you want to come up over the data science and machine learning field, so there you can start learning about your Python. So you can choose it. Okay, Nikhil, I think Sublime Text ideally is the best ideally for Python. Yeah, that's right. That's Nikhil, see, it depends about that what you want. Like it depends that whatever you are actually used to of using, that becomes like the one. But yeah, it's as well a good. I even like use that at my end as well. I even prefer that, using that out. Kuldeep, okay, Rahul, I find Jupyter Notebook and pycharm. Yeah, even for me, Rahul, the pycharm is the best, because you keep using those things, so yeah, I even prefer pycharm. But yeah, at one time I used Sublime as well, so that's as well one of the good IDEs. It's Red Circle IT Solution Private Limited versus code based for Python nowadays. Code based for Python nowadays. Yeah, for coding, Python is the best language. That's so true. For coding, Python is the best language. Okay, how to install pyttsx3 module in Anaconda. Bhargavi, just write it pip install pyttsx3. Write the command pip install pyttsx3 and it will get installed. Okay. Okay, Nikhil, you love Anaconda. Okay, fine. Everyone is having their different opinions. Most welcome, Kuldeep, Samir. It's Google Collab. Samir, actually what happens now, yeah, Google Collab is as well one of the good IDEs which you can prefer out. Yeah, that's as well even wonderful. For your data science project and data analysis projects, I will recommend you Google Collab only. That's perfect, which you can use in. So that's VS Code. Yeah, it's Visual Studio Code. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, VS Code is as well very good. It's perfect. VS Code is good. Okay, it's Gagan Malik. Where are you from? That I'll disclose in some time. There's a surprise which is onto the way for everyone. And as soon as that surprise comes, you all will get to know already that where I am from, about everything about me. So just that surprise is on the way. Waiting for some more time, as you had waited so long. Little bit more time. Okay. Okay, Rahul, Samir, I think Jupyter Notebook. Rahul, at my end, I prefer about the Google Collab. I use that because I use Google Collab. But yeah, Jupyter Notebooks are as well good. You can use. Loving the new informative shorts that you were coming with. Thank you, thank you so much for that. Yeah, actually guys, what I'm doing currently, I'm putting up some different short videos, maybe today from onto a daily basis. So that's a sort of a extra knowledge which you can gain in that will have some informations or some general shorts as well. So you can always tune up around 3 or 4 p.m. onto my channel every day, and you can just look over those shorts, and hope you will share your love and support over those shorts as well. Nikhil, pro developers are using Sublime text, Sublime and VS Code. Yeah, Nikhil, right? No, I'm telling now that Sublime, VS, pycharm, Jupyter, Google Colab, all are good. You can use any of those, right? That's all are good. Okay, so Kuldeep, VS Code. Yeah, VS Code, I'm saying no, that's very good. Absolutely, that's good. Nikhil ma'am, go on to next project. Oh really, Nikhil? Next project, no. ओम गुप्ता मैम एक और प्रोजेक्ट करवा दीजिए ना, मज़ा आ रहा है. ओम या it's I okay, get me a minute to think over that. KVN 28. Oh yeah, cool. We hit 28. Very nice, guys. It's very nice. It's 27 now. Okay. Yeah, we are slowly and gradually we are having a good number of people onto the live stream, and that's all from your support, guys. You people keep on sharing the live streams, and people keep on joining and joining. So yeah, thank you so much for that, everyone. Thanks a lot for that. Nikhil giveaway. Oh my god. Giveaway. Nikhil, reach it to 50k, I'll do the giveaway. Not for now, not for now. No, not for now, it's not. I'm gonna take up a Q&A video this time. Okay. And for a giveaway, you have to wait in for 50k. You people are spreading the channels very fast. Keep on spreading that, and soon we will do it giveaway very soon. Okay, it's Ritza. Cool IT solutions. Okay, it's 31. Perfect. Very nice. Cool enough, guys. Cool enough. Okay, so after doing the project, we are keep on counting that it's 32, right? I got to see. It's 32 now. Very nice. Okay, fine, everyone, fine. It's so awesome. Right, so yeah, Kuldeep, I hope you got in that Lambda functions, right? Om, Q&A का question कहाँ पूछे? Om, yeah, you can ask out the Q&A questions to me. I had just done up a community post. Okay, I've done up a community post, I guess, last week. You might find that, you just scroll that a little bit down and you will find that community post over there. So into that community post, that is for the 10k special only, that whatever the questions you're having, you can ask me out over that community post. Okay, so you can check that out onto the community section of the channel. There you will get in and you can put up your questions there, and I'm getting many questions over there. So I'll be trying to replying all of the questions in a separate Q&A video after the 10k gets completed. So you can ask me out over that community post. Okay, Kuldeep, class start kab hoti? Kuldeep, it starts on 10 p.m. 10 p.m. we go on live. It's Divya. Divya, in this meeting, which topics you are gonna to cover in Python? Divya, we have already finished up today's project. This was the one which we did in. We made in a jumble word game, Divya project. And Divya, for your information, this live stream starts at 10 p.m. Okay, so if you people can join in at 10 p.m. so you might get in some good information, and you can even make in the projects with me. Okay, so that's about 10 p.m. it gets started out. Okay, Nikhil, no ma'am, you said 10. Nikhil is really desperately looking for some giveaways from my side, Nikhil. Let me think it over for once again then. Okay, let me think it once again. But till now, up till that time, you have to go to the community very quickly Write down some questions which you want to ask me out. Any questions are allowed there. I will answer all of those. Okay, so go to the community very quickly. Yeah, Mohammed, you joined a little late, but okay, that's fine. From next Saturday, you can join at 10. Rahul, your teaching is as beautiful as you. Okay, Rahul, for the teaching compliments, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that, Rahul. Mohammed Nadeem, what is the topic today? Nadeem, the topic has been finished. That was a jumble word game that we had in today, and we had just made up this particular game with the help of Python and tkinter today. So this is what we had done into this particular, I would say, the project which we had done. It's Nagasal, it's Biggie Nipali Nagasal. I really thank you for subscribing out my channel over here. Really thank you so much for subscribing out my channel. Qatar Hindu, please share the code. Yeah, Qatar, that I will do after the live stream. Okay, after the live stream gets done, I will share the code. Okay. Yeah, bye bye, KVN. Bye. Very good night. Kuldeep, all day class. Oh, as a complete day's class, Kuldeep. So I do not do something at my end. It's just that for different ethics, I am collaborating and I do up the workshops. But if something like that I do now, so I always update that over my LinkedIn. So for getting update over the full day classes which I take in and for into which you people can even enroll. So for that updates, you can get connected with me over LinkedIn and you can check out my feeds every day. So there you will get in the update if something like that is gonna happen up, right? Okay, sure. That's Viru Bhargavi, sure. Yeah, Mohammed, we are near to 10k and soon we are, I'm hoping we complete 10k very soon. Okay, guys, I know these talks are not gonna finish up today. It completely seems me like that only. So I have to end up here only. I'm really happy that you all have joined in here. You all came up into this live stream. And I really very enjoyed because the amount of questions which you people are shooting onto me, that's really very awesome. So thank you everyone for joining up this live stream today. Thank you everyone for being here. I am looking forward to see you all next Saturday 10 p.m. same time, and in the next Saturday I want the same strength, that is 25 to 30 people who come in and watch out the live stream over here. Thank you. I really request everyone, thank you so much for joining, and please very quickly share this channel, subscribe it out if you haven't done, and share it with your friends. Spread the channel so that we soon complete 10k over here. So thank you everyone for joining in the session. Thank you for being here. Bye bye, take care, have a great night ahead everyone. Yeah, very good night guys. Bye bye, very good night. And most welcome for joining the session, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Most welcome Gagan, most welcome for that. Most welcome Om. Very good night Kuldeep, very good night Gagan, very good night Om. Okay, bye Red Circle IT Solutions. Bye, take care, very good night. Okay, bye guys, I'll see you in next live stream. So till then, thank you and take care everyone. Yeah, bye, very good night.